Welcome back to CS, computer science. Yesterday, I think we were just going through outputs largely. It might have been in inputs and outputs, basic input, basic output for Python. So we learned about print function as well as input function. We learned about the int function to turn a string of numbers into an integer data type or type. Escape sequences, that's the backslash. Otherwise, I don't think we covered too much new material as in reading. We were just doing participation activities and challenges. Yeah. All right. So today we're going to jump back into the textbook, and I'll be back to recall in a little bit. All right, guys, really good progress here made. Here. So we finished up basic input and output section. We started a section in chapter 3, lecture 3, on errors. So syntax error, this is a type of error in which you know, the characters or the structure or the language that you use is incorrect, invalid for the programming language that you're using. This runs before the program is executed. So the error is found before the program is executed. The next type of errors we're talking about were syntax, logical, and what was the one we were just talking about? I'm forgetting the name now, but these are errors that runtime errors. They are found during the execution of a program. There's no syntax error, but the operation that is attempted is impossible. This typically leads to a crash. A crash is an abrupt and unintended termination of a program. So some examples of runtime errors are value error, name error, and type error. Type error is where you're using the wrong type, trying to potentially add like a string to an integer or two integers together. Value error, this is when you have the wrong value, kind of similar to type error, but the example we're given was you're trying to use the int function on a string of letters that will produce a value error, and a name error is trying to call a variable that does not exist. And then we just started up the section on logical errors. Well, actually, we didn't start, but that's what will be next. All right. Cool. So coding best practices. So it's best practice to regular run your program while you're creating it. So every few lines you run it to test and make sure you don't have errors. Zybooks recommends that beginner programmers run the program and test the program every 3 to 5 lines. But for more experienced programmers, they do it still regularly, but just more lines in between. So that's going to be it for right now. We'll most likely be back later today. But yeah, I think we're done with all the participation activities for lecture 3, and we're like 86% of the way done with challenges. So there's a good shot that, or a good chance that later today we'll finish up chapter 3, lecture 3. So that's nice. I'll talk to you guys